Hey tubers, me again. Hey, I'm just going to give you a little update on when I robbed the landscaper. So, let's see. Pretty much it's been like after I get done with my regular 9 to 5, I work on one of these things. So it's been 3 days and we got 3 runners. So this one right here, this is Echo Backpack 770, and it was in some state of disassembly, and I thought I saw a piece of tape or something that said that it was down on power. And so when I was going through the throttle linkage here, I looked over on the carburetor and it was only taking and opening the barrel. This has got that what do you call it? The barrel type carb. It's a big one, but anyways, it was it just needed to be adjusted. This had full travel, that only had half travel. So I just undid the nut and slid the linkage down, and now it's got full power. So, but I haven't started anything. Everything's all ice cold from when I finish them. But let's just, for giggles, let's see if they'll start up. I'm just priming it here. Put the choke on it. I'll try like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pulls, see what happens. Make sure the key is on. It is. Try to get them at a pretty low idle, because like when the landscapers are trying to take and put their piles together to make them real small before they can put them in on a debris shovel and haul them off, they like the wind to be as small as, as the least amount as possible. So this one's done. It goes out this afternoon. Like I said, I paid like $200 for all of this stuff, you guys, and so I just want to get my initial investment back as quick as I can. So that one sold for $180. It's a BP 770, backpack blower 770. This is one of those, what do you call them? HC152. Also, it's an Echo. You can see like I sharpen the blades. If I have time, I'll take them apart, and then maybe hit them with some paint or something, but clean them up a little better. But I know it's kind of like double the work. It's like I gotta take that was actually an engine swap to put a good transmission on it. And of course, like here's part of the boxes that has, all the parts. It was just such a great find. So let's just see if this one will start. This one was just mostly carburetor cleaning, prime it, choke it, switch on, make sure you're in the picture. Yep, we're just looking for it to cough, and then take that choke off. Oop, not great. These things haven't been running in a long time, guys, so. Okay, I can smell the gas. Hopefully I didn't flood it. Prime. No throttle. No choke. the runner. Might have to mess around with the carburetor a little bit. So that one will go out. Quick sale price, 120 bucks. Here's another one. It's all been sharpened and cleaned up. It's got spider webs on it already. Right, let's do this. Prime. Cold start, it says right there. Check. Switch. So that's 120 bucks there. Not too shabby, you guys. 3 days, 3 machines. What did I say? 180, 120, 120. That's a bunch. It's more than what I invested in it. So, anyways. All right, just want to share that with you guys. There's stuff out there. Just got to go find it. Landscapers are the best place to find them. All right, thanks for watching, guys. And maybe I'll do like find a real basket case of one of these, and we'll do a total rebuild, how I steal parts, blah, 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 what we're looking for, and give the explanations of, you know, what to look for. Maybe you guys would be interested in something like that. Anyways. All right, you guys have a good one. That's it. I'm done. I'm out. Okay, you guys. This is a little bonus material. So everybody always sees all the U.S. General stuff, the tool carts and all that stuff. If you follow like Denna Tools and whoever else, they're always battling about who's a Harbor Freight shill and all this other stuff. Anyways, hey, that's not me. Hey, quick toolbox tour. So like, here's the beauty part. It's like, okay, so if I'm working on something right there, the cart is, you know, obviously right next to me, and I can move it in different times of the day. The light's better closer to the door, so I can just move everything. So let's see, you got to have your absolute basic magnetic tray. These are parts that I end up swapping out with and stuff, but I use these are at Harbor Freight, and I never buy anything without a coupon. So like, you know, when I bought this one, I go down on Monday, and then I go down on Tuesday, and then I go, and I have more of them over here because I'm I'm wicked cheap, and I want to get that 20% off. And so all of my socket holders are these, what do you call them? Whoops, they're the twist and locks. So you just once you put your socket on there like that, it takes like 1/8 of a degree turn, and then it holds the socket on there so they don't bounce around or fall off. So I really like those. And at 15 bucks, they're magnetic. So if you wanted to, you can take and stick them up there. They're strong enough to take. These are all impact sockets right there. It still has enough magneticity. Go ahead and look that up. It's got enough magnetism in it to even hold them if you wanted to keep them up there. So yeah, 15 bucks. I'd definitely say go ahead and get yourself some. So the one thing that I really like, I wasn't crazy about it in the beginning, but now it's a real space saver, life saver, whatever. It's like they have all these holes on the side to keep your screwdrivers. And I got a bunch of screwdrivers. Normally that would take up just one full drawer. I think most of you guys are pretty much going to be the same way. So just by having all those up there, it frees up space. Over here I keep my electronics and bourgeois stuff. That's for OBD2 sensor or checker. I keep some parts, Zerk fittings. Just electronic, stab testers, multimeter, blah, blah, blah. The drawer is plenty big enough for that. This one right here, This is basically all my 1/4-inch drives, old sockets and stuff. You can see that, well, sometimes you have to take and modify tools, so like I'll take and grind down a socket or whatever. So I keep all that. These are all my 1/4-inch drives. Down here, these are all the various carburetor adjustment tools for small engines mostly. I have all these little bits, my bit driver. This is the world famous T27, can't live without this, Irwin and its impact. I keep a spare one right over here because it takes forever to get them. But this is what it looks like. If you guys are working on small engines, you can't live without this. It's a T27. They're like $6. Anyways, they work real well. Blow molded bits, stuff like that, I keep up there. Next drawer, I keep my pliers, my pinchers. This is what I use for clamping off fuel lines. All these things for like cutting fuel lines. My wrenches. I seem to use 8mm and 10mm a lot, so I just keep those so I know to look for them right there. And then this is just a cheapy set from Harbor Freight, but I like that they're all nice and lined up. So we got those. Let's see. Bottom drawer is for big boy stuff. Same deal. There's like, these are all 1/2-inch drive sockets. Same deal with the, what do you call it? With the magnetic. So it holds all of those. We don't keep them up there like that. Oddball stuff. Big giant Torx. We had to put a fuel pump in a GMC, so I needed that big giant one right there to take the bed off. Instead of climbing underneath of it, we just used an engine hoist. Used that right there. Lifted the bed up, slid it back, did the fuel pump thing, and just put the bed back on. So these are my pass-through crescent sockets, and you get in a tight space where you have a long bolt that needs to take and stick up through the middle. So normally that's like a $50 set. I saw it on Amazon for $26. I've had it for a couple months, but I've never even used it. But at half price, I'm like, what the heck? So like, when I want it, I'll have it. So 1/2-inch drive, stuff like that. Down underneath here, there's a couple of torque wrenches. There's the baby one. Here's the baby one right here. There's a big one right down there underneath of it. And I keep all my blow mold stuff. Compression testers, electrical stuff. I work on cars too. Yeah, that's for all the blow molds and stuff. Over on this side is for, what do I got? Little white lithium, couple of WDs. I lost one of those, so then I ended up buying another one, and then this one came back. You know how that is. Carb spray, all that stuff. So anyways, $189, and it is rock solid, rugged. I wish I had bought it way back when it was like $149, but as like the day that I'm making this is like just after Mother's Day or whatever. They're still on sale for $199. So it's $10 more than what I ended up paying for it. And it's totally worth the money. I would say if you're thinking about it, and then, yeah, I don't know, because it's always different in the store. And then once you start putting your tools in it, and it just becomes yours, then you won't be able to live without it again. You know what I'm saying? Tripods for making videos. Bunch of little magnet thingies for fishing parts. This one's cool because it's got a light on it. Head comes out. Just little stuff. Anyways, all right, that's the quick toolbox tour. That's the bonus material. That's where I keep all my pencils. Anyways, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And if you want to see something specific, be sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll do what I can. All right. Shout out to all my regulars that come in and comment all the time. Dave and Bruce and Just to everybody. Bumpkin, Mr. Shyster, all you guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one.